Welcome to this webinar where we will be demonstrating the EduCities platforms. The agenda for our video is the following. We will initially present an overview of the training course. We will then look at the Connect model, the Connect platform. We will look at the learning cycle, the themes and topics. We will look at the role and tasks of facilitators. We will present guidelines in assisting citizens in developing their own personal learning projects. We will look at some practical exercises in relation to using the platform. In relation to the Dublin platform, we will look at specific issues in relation to how you might apply a restorative practice approach. We will finish up then by looking at methods and tips in terms of empowering and building learning capacities in low achievers. In terms of our training course, it aims at training a number of facilitators in order to make the platform operational and populated with members and content. Facilitators support learners in making inquiries about a subject or topic. However, it is not so much about facilitators being experts in the many digital tools and technologies available and imparting that knowledge to others. Rather, it is about them being facilitators of the learning process. Their role is that of catalysts, navigators, mediators, and curators of learning experiences. The trained facilitators will support a broad variety of learners in navigating their learning, use, and reuse of learning resources and making connections to peers, mentors, and experts in the area of their interest. The training will provide the knowledge and skills necessary to facilitate online learning, including a good understanding of the pedagogy concepts, learning theories underlying connected learning, such as collaborative, distributed, inquiry-based, and experimental learning. In addition, in order to ensure effective work with low achievers, the training includes a number of modules that are specifically dedicated to meet the needs of this target group. Those modules in particular comprise methods of empowerment and building of learning capacities. Facilitators are members of the EduCities platform that will have an extended role for community building. One, by introducing and guiding learners through the learning environment. Two, by scaffolding learners' experiences in life-relevant learning environments. This role will be accomplished through specific tasks like developing articles for the blog, welcoming new members and initiating discussions, initiating groups, and facilitating discussions in the groups. The Connect project has focused on the idea of connected learning, which in this context combines personal interests, supportive relationships, and opportunities. Connected learning takes advantages of the abundant access to information and social connections in order to embrace the diversity of backgrounds and interests. Connect focuses on lifelong learning for adults as an economic and social response to changes in technology and the changing nature of employment and jobs, emphasizing the need for individuals to update their skills and knowledge to deal with these changes. Learning should be seen as a natural activity which takes place regardless of participation in formal education programs. When we think of digital literacy, what we are meaning is how the spread and importance of new technologies and digitalization have led in the last decade to a focus on the importance of digital literacy, both for employment and as a tool for learning. Although frameworks for digital skills and competences are fast evolving, what is perhaps most important here is the emphasis on constructing new knowledge and social action, although judgments on what is constructive may vary. The learning ecosystem is referred to as meaning the people, structures, values, organizations, and transactions that encompass experimentation, evaluation, evidence, policy change, resource allocation, and attitudinal shift. Two things stand out from this definition. Firstly, the importance of people and transactions between them, and secondly, the changing nature of such an ecosystem. UNESCO defines a learning city as a city that effectively mobilizes its resources in every sector to promote inclusive learning from basic to higher education. It revitalizes learning in families and communities. It facilitates learning for and in the workplace. It extends the use of modern learning technologies. It enhances quality and excellence in learning and fosters a culture of learning throughout life. In this context, the Connect project aims at connecting learners with their cities within the context of learning opportunities. Learners will be put in contact with institutions and learning programs within their cities in order to broaden their learning experience and enhance themselves. The Connect platform encompasses a range of tools. It allows for members to create lists, to add to a news feed, to create groups and add content within those groups, to access new learning resources, and to connect in with local education institutions and programs. These platforms are focusing on various themes and are active and working with different target groups in Greece, Germany, Spain, Romania, and Ireland. Facilitators are members of the EduCities platform, and they will have an extended role for community building within the platforms. This will involve introducing and guiding learners through the learning environment and scaffolding learners' experiences in life-relevant learning environments. This role will be accomplished through specific tasks like developing articles for the blog, welcoming new members and initiating discussions, initiating groups, and facilitating discussions in these groups. The news feed is here to keep you updated on the latest news within the communities, be it the creation of new groups of interest or new resources available. You can also upload articles or news yourself. The news feed will give you the opportunity to stay informed in order to keep the learners informed. In addition, each platform contains a list of its members. This way, you have a direct link to the people who have the most relevant skills to help learners. This tool will be helpful, especially when putting in contact different people with different backgrounds and when creating